Good morning to everyone. Today we will have the revision of exercise 8.3. So here are the questions. Tell what is the profit or loss in the following transaction. Also find the profit percent or a loss percent in each case. Convert each of the following of the ratios to the percent. So dear student, here we are going to see how to convert in the second question how to convert the ratios each part to the percent. In the first question what we have to do is we have to find first profit and loss as well as with the profit. If with the profit we will get in the question, then we have to find the profit percent. If loss we will get, then we have to find the loss percent. So dear student, in order to solve this question, what we have to do is first we have to look after whether the value of selling price is greater than cost price. If the value of selling price is greater than cost price, then we will have the profit. That means selling price minus cost price. Clear? In the second condition, if selling price is smaller than cost price, or cost price is greater than greater than what I said, or if selling cost price is greater than selling price, both the condition is same. Okay, so in that case we will have the loss. So loss is equals to cost price minus selling price. Okay, when we are finding the loss, in the case of loss, when SP is greater than CP, in that profit we will get. So if we are getting the profit, we will subtract the value of selling price and cost price. Clear? Then after, if profit we will get in the question, that means we have to find the profit percent, isn't it? So profit percent is equals to profit upon CP, that means the value of cost price, into 100. Okay, when we will have the loss, when SP is greater than CP, so loss we will have, so loss is equals to CP minus SP we will have. So when we are having the loss in the question, then we have to find the loss percent. So in that case, loss upon CP into 100. So this is the formula which you have to apply in this question. So here we are having the cost price of a gardening share is equals to rupees 250. This is the cost price. Okay, now 325 is the selling price, isn't it? So which one is greater? SP is greater than CP, isn't it? SP is greater than CP, that means here we are having the profit. So profit is equals to SP minus CP. So 325 will be subtracted with 250. So if when we are going to subtract, we will get the answer as 75%. So what is the profit we got over here? We got the profit as profit is equals to 75 rupees. Since we got the profit, that means we have to find the profit percent. So profit percent is equals to what? Profit upon CP into 100. Clear? So what is profit value we are having? 75. What is cost price value we are having? 250 into 100. Okay, so cancellations of this 5 and this will be 2 times. Sorry. So while solving this, we will get the answer as a 30%. Clear, student? So in the same way, we are going to see the B part also. So what is the B part we are having? Here B part we are having as cost price as 12,000. Okay, selling price is equals to 13,500. Yes, student, this video little bit blurriness you will see. So don't worry, this one is a revision exercise. So you had already noted down, isn't it? So here in this case, SP is greater than CP. When SP is greater than CP, that means SP minus CP we will have. So profit is equals to 13,500 will be subtracted with 12,000. How much you will get? We will get the answer 1,500 rupees as a profit. When we got the profit as 1,500 rupees, we are going to see 1,500 rupees as a profit. So profit percent we are going to find. So profit percent is what? That is P upon CP into 100, isn't it? Where P is a profit. So profit percent is equals to profit upon selling cost price into 100. This is the one. So profit value is 1,500. Cost price value is 12,000 into 100. So 1, 2, 1 2 0 will get cancelled, again 0 will get cancelled. What is the number left out is 150 upon 12. We will get cancelled by the table of 3, so that we will get the answer as 12.5%. So in this way you have to solve this question. Next, the D part. C part is a easy one, you can solve with your own. We will see the D part, because in the D part little difference is there. Here we are going to solve by taking loss. So here what is the CP we are having? 250 CP we are having. What is SP we are having? 150. Here SP is smaller than CP, isn't it? Or we can say that CP is greater than SP. In both the condition, both are same. Okay, so in this case we are having the loss. So loss, that means CP minus SP we will have. So that is 250 minus 150. So when 250 will be subtracted with 150, we will get the loss is equals to 100. When loss is equals to 100 we will get, so we are going to find the value of loss percent. So loss percent is equals to, what is loss upon cost price into 100, isn't it? So what is loss? 100 is the loss. What is the cost price we are having? 250 into 100, isn't it? Now solve 1 0 will get cancelled. This one is at 25, isn't it? So when you are going to solve this, you will get the required answer as 40%. Clear, student? So in this way you have to solve this question. In the next question number 2, we will see that here it is asked to convert each ratios in the percent form. So this is each ratio. A is to B, it is in the form of a ratio. So this ratio first we will going to add it. So when we are going to add, it will become 4. When A plus B will be added, it will become A plus B. That means 3 plus 1 will be added, it will become 4. Why we are adding? Because we have to convert the each part of this ratio in the form of a percent. Okay, so what is the first percent we will get? The first ratio is 3 upon the total ratio is 4 into 100. 100 is a percent. Whatever the number we have to convert in the form of percent, we are going to multiply with 100. So we will get the answer here as how much? That is 300 upon 4. So we can cancel it. Table of 2. Here we will get 50. Again 1. Here 25. So 25 will be multiplied with 3. We will get the required answer as 75. Okay, in the same way you have to do the second part also. What is the second part of that? One is the ratio B value. Total ratio is 4 into 100%. So 100 into 1 will be 100 itself, divided by 4%. So we will get as 25%. So in this way you have to convert the ratios into fraction. In the same way, what you have to do? 2 is to 3 is to 5 we are having. Adding all the ratios together, how much we will get? We will get it as a 10. So first ratio is A, B, C. So first ratio upon total ratio into 100. What you will? 100%. Okay, so you will get the answer as 20%. In the same way, B ratio is second one. That means B is 3 and total ratio is 10 into 100%. So you will get the answer as 30%. Similarly for the third part, that is 5C ratio upon total ratio, that is 10 into 100%, you will get the answer as 50%. So when you are going to add this 20%, 30%, 50%, you will get as 100. 50 plus 30, 80, 80 plus 20 is 100. So in this way 100% we are getting. In the above question, this part also 75% plus 25%, you will get the 100% only. So what is the percent means? We have to add it and we have to see whether 100 is coming or not. So in the same way, C is same as A part and D is same as the B part.